What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Hal, and today we got the news for the week, and we got a lot of nice news that can be said. All right, so I'm waiting for Folka. You're waiting for Folka. A lot of people are waiting for Folka. Guess what, guys? Folka this week. Feature summon Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Folka, Herbal, Kiana, and Ikor here. Iker, however you want to pronounce it. Maybe it's Iker, who knows? It's a water-based banner. I'm not sure. Solo 5-star banner, and with that solo CG unit 5-star banner comes the typical 11k step up. So I'm gonna be doing this 11k step up. I do want to get my hands on hopefully at least one Folka. A lot of people don't like the 11ks. I like them. 11k is not a whole bunch. With all the daily bonus login stuff, I was able to get this 11k from that and doing the story and stuff like that. So, you know, nothing's guaranteed, but you do get a 1.5, 2 times, and 5 times right up on steps 1, 3, and 5 for Folka. You get 1, 2, 3, 7, 13, a total of 24 if my math isn't failing me. 24 summons, and for 11k step ups. For 11k lapis total, 11k step ups. Oh my goodness, you can only do 1 step up per player, guys. So I'll be doing it. It's gonna be good. 15% trust muggles and 1.5, 2 times, and 5 times right up on Folka on 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 3, and 5. Seems good. Now Folka, if you don't know who she is, I don't know how you can be watching this channel and not know who Folka is, because all I do is talk about Folka and Aerith and units like that. She's very strong healer, 7-star max, 5-star base. Her super tumor is the Staff of Ripples, 150 MP, 166 spirit, 50% water resistance, and 30% MP on top of that. Very, very solid staff here. A lot of the stuff that you'll want on a healer. However, you don't really need to chase after this. Even if you have, like, you know, 3 Folkas, you don't really need to go out of your way to get the 4th Folka, right? If you get lucky enough to get 3 on the 11k, don't feel pressured and go get another one. Just let it happen. If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, fine. Be a very solid staff for you to get, but you don't necessarily need it. The water resistance will help in future trials if you do need to have that water resistance on, like, your healer for elemental damage resistance. But outside of that, don't worry about it. Now, the 2 EMR here, Heroes About Water, I do love. MP and Spirit by 30%, boost limit gauge fill rate by 50%, and restore MP every turn. I think it's 5%. I don't think it's 10, I think it's 5. Very, very solid all-around support / healer material. It's got the high tide on there, coupled with the MP regeneration and flat MP coupled together. Super awesome. And some spirit for some extra heals. Super awesome for Folka, Nicole, anyone who you want to use your limit burst on, or even use new skills that are coming out that drain your limit burst to activate this skill. So super awesome for a lot of those units there. We have one of our cooldown skills, 1 use every 2 turns. Restore HP and reduce magic damage taken for 1 turn to all allies. This means you can use it every other turn. Super awesome. It's a Kiraja tier heal, and it's a 20% damage magic damage reduction for 1 turn. She does have a counterpart to this skill that's restore HP and reduce physical damage done, so you can actually rotate between the two over and over and over. And these are skills that will be dual castable in her kit, so she'll be able to mitigate 1 of the 2 damages every other turn for your whole party while healing your party and doing something else. So super awesome there. Teardrop, consume limit burst gauge to restore MP to all allies. This is a copy pasta version of Rem's skill. So speaking of doing something else, this costs, I think, 10 limit burst gauge crystals, and it restores 180 MP to your whole party. So she's going to be able to mitigate damage, heal, and heal your MP by 180 all at the same time with a Kiraja tier heal and a physical or magical damage mitigation, or even an all damage mitigation, because she does have another cooldown skill that's not listed here of your choice every turn. And Teardrop's not a cooldown skill, so you can spam that as much as you want. Flowing Waters reduces boost your resistance to poison, blind, sleep, silent, stop, and defense and spirit break for all allies. There's another skill counterpart to this that is charm, attack, and magic break, and the other status ailments. And this also is a castable skill that's dual castable. So super awesome there. And Flowing Waters and its counterpart will get enhanced later on. But I'll have a video separate for Folka on top of the banner review video about why she's so strong, and some things that people really kind of gloss over when they look at her. So Herbal here, Chobo Rider, TMR, Reaper of the Dust Storm. My goodness, what a name for a TMR. Boost attack by 40% and boost physical damage against plants. So he's coming in with the Dust Storm to smother your plant life to death, I guess. Okay, so very strong TMR when you're fighting plants. It is a strict upgrade to the plant killer materia that we've known for so long. That being said, you don't really need it, but if you can get your hands on it eventually, whenever you fight a plant, you can basically have 40% more attack than you had versus that plant before, or you can even have this in Plant Killer Plus, all in the same person, assuming you can make room. And you'll be really killing some plants in your materia slot. That being said, those feature abilities, Frost Blade, Flame Ring, Shadow Blade, Light Ring. Listen, guys, he's a 4-star base damage dealer in the 7-star era. Most of the time, 4-star bases aren't really worth talking about, especially as damage dealers. Now, it's sad to say that most of the 4-star bases we're going to be seeing are just going to be relegated to TMR fodder as we move closer and closer. There may be, hopefully, a couple of global exclusive characters who may thread the needle on usefulness, but for the most part, most 4-star bases won't be really worth pulling for to put in your party, knowing what we're getting from the JP side. So, Kiana coming in, TMR, Kiana's Necklace, Spirit plus 45. Flat 45 Spirit, not really necessary. I wouldn't really get this TMR. Don't worry about it. Dance of Incantation, Darkness Rhino, Priestess of the Land, fine, whatever. Ikor here, the job is a monk here, 3-star base. Splash Knuckle, 125, Water Elemental Attack Knuckle. If you just got Tifa and you want to use her, you don't have to use not Water Blow. I think it's Dolphin Blow, not Water Kick. I think it's Dolphin Blow. If you don't want to have to go ahead and imbue yourself with water, this is a good weapon for you to go and get. I wouldn't go out of my way to go and get it, but if you do plan on using Tifa for a long time, maybe work on getting Splash Knuckle up a little bit over a series of a couple months or something like that, and you can put that on your Tifa and have fun with it there. That being said, he's a 3-star base damage dealer, so unless you're trolling around, not really looking too hot for our boy Rondo, or Ikor. Darkness Rondo, right? So with the CG unit does come the story event, Priestess of the Crystalline Waters. We do get another 5-star ticket, so make sure you pick that up. It should be relatively easy to get because we just had the 150,000, not Lapis, 150,000 King Wild currency one. So this one should be like in the first couple chapters. That being said, this is where you pick up your Crysts for Awakening abilities, farm them up. Definitely. We're going to get the Conjurer's Rod, which boosts wind and earth resistance by 50%. Make sure you save this, okay? You definitely want to save this in case you need the wind and earth resist later on down the road, because we're going to get more and more trials where you have to have like elemental resistance on everybody. And while the stats on it might not be the greatest thing, it might be worth for you specifically to throw this on your healer or your mage or something, or some sort of support that you have on your party, just to get that last 15% resistance. There's going to be a lot of accessories like this with this event and the second week of the last week's previous event. We'll talk about that in this video as well. You want to hold on to all of them. Water Priestess's Choker, same thing here. 30% water resist accessory, so if you need to hit that water resistance, this is what you want. It also has 15% spirit and then 3% raw defense and spirit, and restores MP every turn. So you can put this on your healer as well. If you don't have a better like MP every turn spirit accessory, you can totally throw this on there. That's more tuned for newer players, but all players definitely want to hold on to this because of the water resistance, guys. Outside of that, you get to try out the new characters in the dungeon as always, which is pretty cool. You get to see, you know, all those characters doing their things. And then we have CG Folka's own little try me out, use my CG Limit Burst thing. So make sure you do this at least one time. Get in there with now the new CG Limit Burst movie. Too big to fit on screen. It's Folka that ripples through healing waves in blessed blue shine. I'm out of here. Anyway, forever pure. What are they trying to sell me? Dasani right now? Is that what's going on? Like Dasani water? Is this the Dasani collab? Goodness gracious. Rare summon ticket. Lapis, another rare summon ticket, some mini magic pots, and a star quartz. So be sure you go in there, you know, do the quest, get your 2 rare summon tickets, use those 2 rare summon tickets, get a Folka and a Folka, and walk out. All right, that's all you need to do there. Super easy breezy. Yes, we just went over that. My bad. I lost myself. Dude, the Aquafina went right to my brain. So we have Gaea Cliffs Exploration, the Final Fantasy VII event. This also has the battle against Shizo, Death's Doorhouse. That's a magic reference. Shh. You can reduce the boss's defense and spirit. Kupo, beware of the ability to reduce your party's resistance to fire, earth, and lightning and ice. My goodness. And make sure you come prepared with the way to prevent status reductions, Kupo. A boss is going to break our statuses? What a perfect time to take Folka into our team. Oh, yeah, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Okay, so easy and hard mode, 5% trust Moogle, and then we have the Protect Ring, actually a very, very good accessory. Boosts fire, ice, and lightning resistance by 30%, so very flexible accessory. Hold on to this, and then gives you Protect Ring, reduces damage every turn. And this might like start the fight with damage mitigation. Maybe you even want to put this on someone in the arena, so like start the fight. If you're trying to make like a defensive arena comp, you start the fight with like 20% damage mitigation. Ooh, and we get 10,000 Everfrost shards, 20% water resistance here, and then a 4-star Moogle here. So we got water resistance on this material, water resistance accessory, fire, ice, lightning resistance accessory here, and then we had the rod. So 4 different resistance things. The weakest one's the water resistant materia here, because you can get more flexible things overall that give like 20% to everything with Garnet TMR. But having 3-in-1 accessory there, or just having anything 30% in an accessory slot or 15% in a weapon slot is very, 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 very strong. I think that's all we're gonna get for this week. I don't remember what the login bonuses are going to be, but I'm totally going to be doing this step up for Folka. That's all I'm going to be putting into Folka, because she's going to be around for a long time. So I'm going to see if I can get lucky. If I can get at least 1 off of the 11K, I'd be happy. If I got 2, that'd be awesome. If I got 4, whatever, I don't even care. If I got 24, hey man, I'll take it. 24, I'll put that burden on my shoulder. I got the 11,495 lapis ready to go, fam. So we're gonna be doing that on stream Friday or something like that, so be sure to drop by. We'll be releasing more videos over Folka and the banner review overall on Friday as well. So if you want to see that stuff, be sure to hit that sub button, get notified of that content when it's released. I'll see you guys then, and then the next one. Take care, guys.